Today we're going to be learning how to extend a nail plate. And we are also going to, after we extend the nail plate, apply the white to the free edge so that you can see how easy it is to create a nice deep smile line by using a corrective powder. The first thing you're going to do is take your brush and put it into the liquid and apply quite a bit of pressure. So you want to release a lot of liquid and only pick up a small to medium sized bead of corrective powder. This one here is in a warm tone, and you're going to really dry out your bead. By doing this, you're going to allow the product to be more intense or more opaque. Then you're going to dry out your brush. Now you see that I just placed the bead right here, and it already has that oval shape at the at the point of it or the front of it, so it's already going to have somewhat of a shape of a smile line. Then you're going to blend it nice and flush to the nail plate, all the while still drying out your brush in between strokes. And then you're going to go in and just really carefully tap the sides of that product so that you can sharpen up the smile line. So the object in extending a nail plate is actually only doing it in the center portion, I would say from about here to here. Don't cover the sidewall areas because that's the area where you want to deepen up the smile line with the white powder. Your second bead of corrective powder can be a tad bit wetter, so just dry it out a little bit. And the reason being is that you want it to have a little bit of translucency so that it starts to have more realism on the nail plate. So you're just patting it into place, and then once it's in its place, you're going to gently brush it forward and blend it together. Clean your brush, and one more time. I'm not going all the way in up to the ferrule because I only want a little bit of liquid, even yet smaller bead. Now you're going to tap out again just a little bit. Allow that product to get very close to the cuticle area as you tap it into place. And you can tell that I'm working much wetter by now, so it's actually going to have a little bit more translucency, and it's not going to give that real artificial look at the cuticle area. So now that I've extended a nail plate, and this is actually a really cool look by itself as well, but here we're going to extend it with the white free edge. And because I've created a nice deep smile line, it's going to give the illusion that this person has a deeper, longer nail plate. Now I'm going to clean my brush first, making sure that I don't have any of the corrective powder on it since I'm going from a pink powder to a white. And I'm going to go all the way down into my liquid up to the ferrule without passing the metal portion of the handle of the brush, pressing out, and then picking up enough powder to create the free edge in one bead, allowing that powder to absorb all of the liquid, then tapping out a little bit of excess liquid so that I can have more control with my powder. I'm going to let it self-level as I just cleaned my brush out, and now I'm going to place that product right up into that smile line that I created, all the way to the corner, and then stretch out, and then push up again into the other side. Nice even pressure from side to side so that your white is the same thickness from sidewall to sidewall. Once you've created your free edge, you're going to clean your brush again, and your smile line is pretty much done. You just want to make sure that you do any sharpening up that you have to, tightening up that line with a nice dry brush. So you can tell that I'm not going into my liquid at all after I've applied the white. If I do, it's only to clean the brush, and then I dry it out before I go back in to sharpen up the smile line. Now the drier the brush, the crisper the line. That's always my little motto. So just make sure that you continue to work that product until you have a really nice crisp line, and then finish off the free edge by just picking up a little bit of liquid, drying out your brush, and just a few grains of product. You don't need a lot to just roll the product into the corner, and then you're going to blend it onto that smile line and finish off the corner of the smile line. We're going to do the other side. So roll it on, clean off your brush, press it down, and then sharpen up and finish off that corner right there. Okay, so that's your corrective powder for your extension, your white for your free edge, and then you're going to finish the nail off by using a translucent powder over the top. You can use either pink or clear. And here I'm going to use my pink. And I'm going to just do it with one bead. I'm going to lay it down right in the center of the nail plate as I work that product towards the cuticle area, making sure that the height of the bead is in the center here, which is going to be your apex. It needs to be the strongest part of the nail. And only press up to the white. You can tell that I'm not going to brush the product onto the white. Any excess pink that causes a little shadow at the smile line, I'm going to file off. So I don't even have to do this motion here. You just push it right up into that white little lip that you've created, and then you're done. Okay, so there is your pink and white extended nail plate with a nice long free edge, also somewhat competition style. And once this has dried or set for about 45 seconds, you can then go in to mold the C curve. So that's our nail for today with our corrective powder.